I'm your brother's speech brother, relative close to you, from the same source you could depend on. Got your back, won't front. If you does, you'll come clean. Never mean to hurt you, unless it's mature enough to know better. Never will betray you for the cheddar. Supporter, you could cry on his shoulder. If you're timid, he's
alright. But when you talk about getting laid off from a job, or when you're talking about husband or wives leaving you don't know how you can get through it. God is still right there. But there's ultimately something better. There's a blessing for you that you have to go through.
When your stomach's upset and you're about to vomit, your truth protector, your nectar, your reflector, your blood type connector, the missing piece to your puzzle. When you're about to go off your muzzle, your peace, your mirror to your reality, your best friend, your visitor in prison, the one that listens, the one that stops others from dissing.
And different level of knowledge, willing to read it. So, everyone can find something with their everything. Right?
Solutions, it dissolves confusion. Out of the overflow of the heart, it exists. It's what God chose to compose things from out of the abyss. What falls from the human limb, the essence of what makes hip-hop hip. The tool prophets used to show God's.
It was just like, oh my gosh, it was fanatic. It was crazy. It was off the hook. Matter of fact, it was off the chain. I thought I was going to need aspirin, but I tell you what, after hearing the way the sound of the
didgeridoo divides families to fight wars in the jungle. Speech, the power to have a million march in the streets of Washington D.C. truly becoming a chocolate city. All about communication, it started building a nation, a full-time occupation. In my marriage situation, your brother speech.
And it transformed from fiction into realism, even though it is a work of fiction.
Come on, why won't y'all just put your hands in the air? It went like that, y'all. Check it out now, they like that. You're more than a pretty face, girl with a curvy shape. You're full of substance, you're not shallow at all. For hours we could sit and talk, yeah. Just about anything, from A to Z. It's crazy how you relate to me. Oh girl, with you I can always be myself. It's something that I've never felt. What's not to love about you? Every day I find more reasons to. 'Cause you're in a beauty that's always shining through. What's not to love about you? I love how you don't walk around with the all about me attitude.
Thank you. Welcome to another great show of ASA Pub News. Thank you. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to another great show of ASA Pub News. Now, tonight we have someone who is a screenwriter. She's a screenwriter. She's an author, and she has, well, we're looking into that she might be possibly having a movie coming up pretty soon because of her abilities as a screenwriter. She's in Louisiana. Her name is Justina Wheelock. Yes, Justina Wheelock. It's just easy to look up on the internet. All you have to do is type in Justina Wheelock, JUSTINA Wheelock. And I mean, she's dynamic, very dynamic, gifted. Oh, just incredible. And oh my goodness. I mean, I've known her for almost seems like forever, but I've known her for the past, I think about 4 or 5 years, and got a chance to watch her grow, or actually got a chance to watch each other grow. Okay, and for watching her, she's from writing her books. Her books are like titled. I don't know if I can, what's the order line, but I'm gonna try to get it in the right order. I think I can do it. Like Falling Rain. Twisting the Script. And I think I do have an order for it. Like Falling Rain, Where Loyalties Lie, Twisting the Script, and Love and Betrayal. Yes, how about that? I think I finally got it right in order. Well, this is a series of books, and the script that she's written is titled Insecurity, and it's based upon her first book called Like Falling Rain. Yes, Like Falling Rain. Like I say, she's Louisiana. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what. We're gonna connect with her right now. How about that? We're gonna connect with her all the way in Louisiana, see how she's doing, and let's have at it, okay? So I'll tell you what, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Yes. Hey, I'm getting tongue-tied. I don't believe it. But let me tell you something. This woman right here, as we see her now, it's live, it's Justina Wheelock. Yes. And I said it because I like to say, she doesn't really need no introduction. And we go way back, like I say, I think it was 4 or 5 years, or probably 5 or 6 years. Maybe 5 or 6 years, that's right, because it's going on 9 years now. I mean, in the business, but 15 years as an author, but this is her forte. You know what? Let me shut up And let's go talk to Justina. Justina, how you doing?
Hi, Stephen. How are you?
Doing great, girl. Oh my goodness, we came a long way, huh?
We have, and I have the date down. I think I first contacted you. Well, I know I first contacted you August of 2009. And you
Wow.
agreed to let me come into the family on September 9th, 2009. I remember that very vividly.
Wow.
September 9th,
Thank you.
999. So I couldn't get that date out of my head. When you actually called me and said, you know, we're going to accept your first manuscript. And it has been a ride ever since then.
Thank you. You know, actually, the pleasure and the honor is all mine. Because you know what, you know, I would have my hands bowed down to you, girl, because you know we both went through the struggles. And matter of fact, the next time we bow our hands down to each other, it'll be our hands pressed into that over by the red carpet, you know, on Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, that type of stuff. But we'll get there one day. We'll get, like I say,
The way we're definitely
Yes.
on the way.
Yes. And man, I don't even know where to begin. You know what's funny is right now I'm yelling at the screen. I'm looking at you and yelling and excited. You know, and the audience probably look at me like, what is he doing yelling? But I am excited. Justina Wheelock, she's let's start off with the author. Before we go screenwriter, we start with author. And as an author, you know what? No. Like Willy Wonka says, strike that, reverse that. So I would like for you to start off about screenwriting. The screenwriting. But that don't make no sense though. If I start with screenwriting, I still got to get to those books, huh?
Well, let me just start it this way. I'm visual by nature. And I've written 4 books, 4 novels, and my goal has always been to go from book to film. So actually, when I'm writing the novel, I'm seeing the pictures on a screen at the same time. So my works have flown easily or floated easily from book to screenplay. I say easily because it's a different craft, it's a different skill set. But as far as the storytelling skills, because I am a novelist, I feel like I have my edge in that I can tell a story from beginning to ending through the screenplay as well, or the screenwriting.
Understand. You know, that's, I mean, you're awesome, but, you know, I want you to break it down just a little more. Just break it down a little more. For people, you know, there are those that's, I call it, you know, having that goal and to go beyond the goal and now going beyond the dream. What if you can go beyond the goal? And what if you can go beyond the dream? Going beyond the goal is having the book published. But you did more than that. You went from you know, you went past the what if I can go beyond the goal. Because the books, not book, but books are published. And now you went past the what if of goal and accomplished that. Now you're into the what if I can go beyond the dream. You feel what I'm saying?
To me, my greatest dreams have included being a great mom and actually being a published writer. Those are the biggies in my life.
Yes.
And I think that I've accomplished those. I love my children. I have 3 wonderful children, and I love being a published author. But more than that, I enjoy the craft of writing. I just love getting into that zone. I've only been writing professionally since 2008, actually. My first work was published in 2008. Then I did another one in 2009, and then I found Stephen in 2009 for that 3rd work. But since then, I've put all 4 titles under the ASA umbrella, and I'm a proud member of the ASA family as well.
Thank you.
As far as me personally, I started late in life, and I'm not going to tell my age, but I am middle-aged, a pleasantly plump middle-aged woman who was tired of going to a job every day and not fulfilling my dream, which was to write on a regular basis. And I literally just poured everything onto paper for a few months. And I came up with my first novel. A few months later, I came up with my second novel, and I've been writing ever since. I penned 4 novels before I did my first screenplay, and at this point, we've written 3 screenplays. And so it's a process, but it's a labor of love as well.
Yeah, yeah. And, by the way, let you know that the script Insecurity, is that correct? Insecurity.
Yes,
It's
Insecurity.
based on the novel of Like Falling Rain. So
Yes.
now let's go to the books, and we'll just jump back and forth. Just feel comfortable to interject, intervene. I did share with the audience, and I think I've shared it right. It was your book was the first one was Like Falling Rain. The second one, I feel like one of them shows, with the X's up there, but Like Falling Rain. Don't tell me.
Okay.
Oh, what? There's another one before Like Falling Rain?
Yeah, the very first baby has a different name.
So beyond the 4?
No, the first book is Where Loyalties Lie. I'm sorry for telling you.
Oh.
Where Loyalties Lie was my first published work ever.
Where Loyalties Lie.
Yeah.
And then Like Falling Rain.
Then Like Falling Rain. Those 2 books are in the Gravier series.
Okay.
Those 2 books. Okay.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Those 2. So the Gravier series. You have 2 series, right?
Yeah, the Gravier and the Aaron series.
Okay. Matter of fact, let's get to the 4 books, then break it apart, and then we'll explain to them what these books are about. Okay, you have Like Falling Rain, wait a minute, I did that backwards now. It's Where Loyalties Lie, Like Falling Rain, Twisting the Script, and Love and Betrayal. Love and Betrayal was first, right?
Actually, Love and Betrayal was my 4th published work.
You're killing me. You put in order for us. I'm getting it all twisted. So
I guess, well, you're not really getting it twisted. It's just that I was fortunate enough to move 2 titles to you. So those books, that's why you're getting the order straight. I mean, some confused. Yeah. The first book I've ever written was called Where Loyalties Lie. The second book, which was the sequel, was Like Falling Rain. And those books are in the Gravier series. I love writing romance, and those books are romance at their core. The next series is the Aaron family series with Twisting the Script and also Love and Betrayal. And I think that the reason that Like Falling Rain keeps popping in your head is because we're working on the script Insecurity based upon Like Falling Rain.
Understand.
Now, even though I am a romance writer by nature, we've taken those skills set as far as storytelling in a totally different direction. With Insecurity, it's action meets romance meets drama, and we're really excited about that particular screenplay, and that's the one we're pushing harder than any other at this point, even though we have 3 screenplays completed.
Wow. But one more. Wow. Okay. Woo, powerful. I told you. You know what, Justina, go ahead and tell us a little bit about Insecurity, because we know it's based upon the book Like Falling Rain, right?
Now, yeah, it was. Writing Insecurity was a wonderful experience. I actually studied with a screenwriter. His name is Stephen Estep, here in Baton Rouge. And I literally worked with him for a year in a screenwriter's boot camp in order to switch a work that was primarily romance to action and drama. And it was a labor of love. And he was really tough on me, but what I walked away with was a sense of accomplishment that I could do something different. This particular work, the book centered around the male character, the lead male, which is Philip Gravier. Now, the book is romance, and it's how Philip wins the heart of Nikki Williams, the female lead. But in the screenplay, we twisted it in that the work is about how Nikki Williams, the U.S. Air Marshal, kicks butt and does covert operations, and the B story, the story beneath Insecurity, is the love story between Nikki and also Philip. So that's the difference in that. There's a lot of international espionage. There's somewhat of a hint of jealousy. There's female jealousy, male jealousy. There's travel. There's Nikki with her skills as a martial artist. So we have a lot going on in there. And she's also a violinist, a classical violinist. Okay. And I think that the goal with moving this work from book to film is to have a score that people will say, I just love the music of this particular movie as well. And that's my goal, because when I was writing the work, both the book and also the screenplay, I listened to a lot of violin music because Nikki is a violinist. So I don't want to give too much away, but there is somewhat of a love triangle in that she's using the violin to replace not having an established relationship with a man. So that's it, without giving too much away.
Yes. As a matter of fact, you know what? We are going to put that on the air. I was thinking about the promo for your script. Because I was thinking about also Ken Ford. Ken Ford, you're working with you are working with him now, or say we all are working with him together on contracts now. Yes. Negotiating, which is a plus. Negotiating. Ken Ford is. You know what? You can share everybody about Ken Ford because I'm already letting you know about Ken Ford. But go ahead.
Well, I'm crazy enough to believe that you should just ask people and they can tell you no or they can tell you yes. And for months, I emailed, or a few months ago, I emailed his office and I didn't get a response. And as we were getting closer and closer to this last trailer, we took a leap of faith and we actually contacted someone. And they gave us, we were talking with him right now. And excellent. I don't want to say the wrong thing. We're talking with him now. And I believe that you can have anything that you want if you're willing to ask. And we were willing to ask. And even though the contract hasn't been signed, I just think that he will be so wonderful with this piece, because this piece needs someone with a background.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me help you out here, Justina. Let me help you out here. I know everybody's wondering, like, okay, where she ready to go with this one? I'm like, oh my gosh, Justina, it's okay. Ken Ford is a violinist. That's okay. I'm going to share with everybody. Ken Ford's a violinist, and one of the things about a very famous violinist, and being on a negotiation table as a violinist. For the music, for the movie script, okay? Because you'll see that on the movie script promo. The movie script promo is a wish list. The wish list, and that's all it is. And something that you you hope for, among other actors and actresses that are in the promo trailer. That we are hoping in faith and wondering if they're going to, be a part of this exciting moment in Justina's life actually she's a professional screenwriter now. She's not a novice, a beginner, right?
Yeah, well, I'm still a novice still.
Well, I don't know. I don't think you're that much on being a novice because, you went beyond the Call of Duty. We even had BET. BET loved your work. Austin Biggers loved your work. And that was interesting because, according to the email, matter of fact, he still wants your books. So I have to make it a point to get them books to him. the other part about the email and looking at it over and over and over again is the fact that they were going to create, because they called it a political animal, that type of series. And he loved the work, but that's something they was planning on doing in the future. That's what's interesting. On that side of the world, that side of the table, they were creating something like this. And here you already had it before it even really came into existence.
Yeah,
it was an idea, and you created a concept.
Well,
so
that's Love and Betrayal. That's the political animal. The main character in that work is a senator.
Yes, but what I'm getting at is that you are not no more a novice. Maybe you may think so, but according to all the professionals in the movie industry, you are a professional. They don't see anything less of you. They just don't. They just don't. Nobody does. I don't even see anything less of you. I watch you grow. And see these professionals with their excitement and amazement. You didn't have to wait in line. I mean, you got there at that table, you presented it, and they love your work. They love your work. You were way ahead of your time. Matter of fact, you were definitely way ahead of your time, and way ahead of their time. That's what's so unique about you, and that's what's so unique about Justina Wheelock. She has that type of gift in that arena, not only just for publishing, but as a screenwriter. Awesome romance novelist. But one of the things about, say, with Ken Ford is the fact that he's legendary, but also not only just being legendary, that he's one of the celebrities on negotiating tables with the insecurity package, which is awesome. It's like it's amazing. It's like everybody being a fan of everybody. It's kind of cool.
I've been a fan of his, so actually hold a conversation with him was a phenomenal experience in itself. I listen to his music on a regular basis, simply because I enjoy his artistry. But to actually have a conversation with him that one day we could possibly work together, that's like a dream come true.
Yes.
Especially because I know that music is going to be so important as far as the telling of this particular story, because the main character is in fact a musician.
Yes, you know what? It's interesting because that's, like you said, it's applying flesh to script.
Yes, it is.
I love that terminology. It's bringing it alive.
But even with the dream list or the wish list,
yes.
Those are just types of characters who would fit different roles. That's just a type. We put those names out there, but of course it will be up to the studio to help me bring that vision to life. Someone, a cast type. So that's why we did that, so that whoever looks at the trailer, professionals who look at the trailer will have a mental image of a type of person, the age, the type build that person or that character.
And the role, you have to say character playing or role playing. Those characters has a unique way to play those roles.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. And you know what? I tell you what. We would like to, as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a look at the promo trailer. The movie script promo trailer. So, am I saying that right? Movie script promo trailer. Yeah, let's say movie script promo.
Yeah, because this is the promotional piece or the promotional marketing piece for the script.
Thank you. Okay, do you understand that? So it's not the movie, no, but it's dynamic.
I'm smiling,
my
Steve,
goodness,
because
yes.
I'm getting emails from people who are saying, "Well, when's the movie coming out?" And I just take it as, I receive it, because you did an excellent job as far as the quality of that particular promotional piece, and I can't thank you enough for that.
Oh, thank you, but I wasn't trying to tell everybody, it was our team, the ASA team that was putting all this together, They're like, man, what is it you have to not do? And that's the thing, it's a team effort, and one thing about it is